Hello everyone, Aerophite here, and today I'm going to give you a tutorial on how to make a better item sorter than the one that I previously did. As many of you know, 1.5 came out today, and I love it, basically. They fixed all the bugs that I had problems with, which is namely that hoppers didn't drain right and some comparator stuff and blah 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 blah. But at any rate, what they fixed basically makes it possible to do this item sorter right here. And yeah, so first off, you get the items that you want, which that's the wrong chest, and you just put them in the item sorter, or wherever the item sorter starts, which for me is right up there. You just place everything in, and you can see everything going as soon as I'm done. And it's whenever these torches go off, you know that it's working. So if it's not like that, then it's going into the miscellaneous chest, like this one is. And yeah. And yeah, everything that's not sorted will go into this miscellaneous chest, or rather, anything I have not specified to be sorted will go into the miscellaneous chest. Okay, so why that goes, I'm going to show you how to build it, basically. And these are all the materials you need. Of course, you're going to need more than what I have here, but this is basically what you need. And I'm going to do 4 chests. But I'm going to only sort 3 things, because the last chest is obviously going to be the miscellaneous chest. Okay, so let's get everything set up. We need hoppers going into it, otherwise we're not going to get any sort of signal. And then, or not signal, any sort of item going into the chest. Then we need, on top of the second row of hoppers here, we need hoppers going sideways, at least on the first 3. We actually don't need it on the last one there, because it's just going to go straight in because it is just a miscellaneous thing. So the top one here is the same way, it goes straight down, and these ones are going to go sideways. Very similar to this row here, just on top of that row. And the reason for that is that you don't want stuff in this to drain into here until you're ready, so we're going to have some sort of redstone signal stopping it from draining into this one. And the same kind of goes for this one. You don't want this one to drain into this one unless it's the item that you want it to be sorted. Okay? So now we're just going to build the base, and it's really simple. On the 3 that you, or in my case, the 3 that I want to sort, you just do a 2 high, and then you skip 2, and you do 1 high. And then you put repeaters down here. Okay? And you can use comparators here if you want. It might be a little faster, I'm not sure, but it's not silent anymore, which is one of the perks to this one. It's completely silent, whereas with a comparator it starts going tss, 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 like the clock is burning out, that we're going to put here, which isn't good. I'm just trying this dirt so I can get down underneath there. Anyway, then you just put it on top like that. So it's a really easy thing there. You need the comparators here. They've got to get a signal from these hoppers. Now that means that our items to get the signals are going to basically be holding here. I don't know how many of you watched my video on comparator and signal lengths, but basically we're going to use it here. And you need a length of 2 to get this thing going, which is basically 23 signal, or 20... I'm sorry. It's basically 23 items go into the hopper, and that will make a 2 signal. Okay, we're going to connect them. Now this seems kind of strange, because you'd think, well, what if this one's powered, it will power this? No. Highest signal that these hoppers will ever get is 2, in which case then they drain and it goes back to 1 signal. So you just get this signal here, and perhaps this signal here, but this one doesn't matter. It doesn't affect anything. So that's the basis of how that works. Now, to get those signals that I'm talking about, we need, well, hold on, not quite done, I'm sorry. Got to put torches down here too. And that's what's stopping this hopper, or well, I guess these hoppers from dropping into these bottom hoppers here until we're ready. Okay, so now we need to get the item we're going to sort, and I'm actually going to do cobblestone first, I think, because it's a really easy material to get. I'm sure most of you get plenty of it and don't really want it all. What we're going to do is place 2 in the first one and 18 in the last one. and this one's going to drain. One of them's going to drain there. And that's now getting stored here. Okay. Now it drained because the signal turned off this torch and it drained in here, but it's going to get stored in here. So you need 23 of an item to sort it. Now, that's only if you don't do what I'm going to do right now, and that's basically you do the first item and make it something really easy to get, like the cobblestone or dirt or something like that, and you do that as the first. Then you use it for the base material for everything else. So you do here and you do 18, just like we did in the previous one. Okay, and then you take whatever item you do want to sort, and I guess I'll sort redstone, and you put 2 in. So then it ends up costing you only, a whole bunch for the first one, which is why we're using cobble. And then it only ends up costing you 2 redstone, or 2 whatever item you want to sort for the next one. And then you just use cobble again. Now, you've got to do that you've got to sort out whatever base material you want to use first, or this will not work. It will crash. Disclaimer. And there we go. I think I put in 2 repeaters. I'm not sure. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so there you go. 2 of whatever material you want to sort other than the first one, and you need a lot of whatever the first one is. That's the basic idea. So use dirt or cobble or something easy to get. Easy for you to get. And that's it, literally. So I've put in redstone and repeaters. I guess we need a chest on the top or whatever you want to use to do that. Go ahead and put that in there too. And repeaters. And you'll see the torch has gone off on this one, and that is the one doing the redstone. Now you notice the redstone's not draining in here. That's because this is a trap chest and I have it open. And so it's giving out a signal and not allowing it to drain. But as you see, it's drained now. And it's going. And then when that torch goes off, the repeater one should go off, which will be this one. There you go. And it's draining in there. And this isn't a trap chest, so it's draining. And then I do cobble. It drains as well, depending on how you want to do it. And there you go. And then now, any sort of miscellaneous item you do, I'm going to go ahead and flip them so that it goes just a little bit faster here. We'll end up in this last chest here. There we go. And that's it. And it works perfectly fine. It's as tileable as you want it to be. It could go off into the horizon, other than if it goes out of a loaded chunk, it won't work anymore. I mean, that's how any redstone works. And yeah, this one should be done. I'll show you. All this stuff is in here, and it's what I haven't specified as being sorted. And everything that I have has been sorted into the machine. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So what's really nice about this one compared to the other one that I built is that it's silent, whereas the other one you could hear the water stream. And also it is faster. And it also is more reliable. It will always work 100% of the time in 1.5. I can't promise that for, later on in the game, but right now in 1.5 this will always work. I don't think it takes advantage of any glitches, so really it should always work no matter what, unless they just change the behavior of hoppers or comparators or anything like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you liked the video, guys, I'd appreciate a like, and if you really liked it, it'd be great if you'd subscribe. And you can also follow me on Twitter. It is Aerophite, just like my YouTube name. If you want to find me, I'll put a link down to it in the description. If you just didn't like the video at all, I'd appreciate it if you'd let me know what you didn't like so much about it, and if I really feel that it's a problem, I will attempt to change it. And okay, thanks for watching, guys. Later.